Hello everyone, I'm your hostess with the mostest, 8-Second Gaming, and in today's video we are going to be talking about 5 disgustingly broken tips for Broken Moon. These are going to be things you can pull out in every single one of your games, be it pubbed or ranked, and absolutely dominate with. But if you guys are here, it's very clear that you want to get better at Apex, and if that's the case, then you definitely need to check out the GameLeap website right now. Over there we have top level coaches creating the best, most highly informative guides to make you the best player you can possibly be. We have legend guides, gun guides, VOD reviews, and much more, and we also have a Catalyst guide coming out very soon, so you don't want to miss it. And there's no better time than right now to get a membership because we're having a sale, so click the link in the description and use code S15 to get 50% off your membership and start to improve today. But okay, now that that's covered, let's talk about these 5 tips. And number 1 is that you can super jump off of the power rails. The power rails that go around the map act almost identical to a zip line, so you can use the interact jump to super jump off of them. And this is a movement technique that I don't see a lot of people abusing when it comes to every game. A lot of the power rails do connect to a building in some way, shape, or form, and you can use this to super jump onto the second floor, getting new angles almost instantly and allowing you to take control of the flow of fights very quickly and very efficiently. If you guys aren't doing this right now, you definitely need to be adding it into your arsenal because it will allow you to get some nasty kills on people that were not expecting you to be jumping up onto the second floor of a building just instantly. But okay, let's now jump into tip number 2, and on the buildings around the map, almost every single roof is playable. They are not like the other maps where if there's a hard slope on a roof, it'll be slidey and kind of push you off. Don't be afraid to take some head glitches. You can actually find some nasty angles on the roof. Some people may be a little bit weary of roofs because yes, on other maps, the roofs are weird and slidey and they mess up your aim and they're just not worth playing. But on this map, the roofs are definitely worth playing. You guys definitely need to check them out. They will help you a ton in fights. One of the roofs that I definitely recommend checking out are the ones in Bionomics. In the little donut circle buildings, the roof looks really hard and steep, but you can actually sit on it, play it, get a really good head glitch, and that will allow you to easily win a contest if another team drops there with you. Now, jumping into tip number 3 though, this is that there's actually a surprising amount of loot hidden around the map. Some of it you do have to look a little bit harder for, but some of it is actually in plain view. And there's actually kind of an invisible ring around the center of the map that has pretty high tier loot that you can just get from bins. If you're ever around those, check them out. But the hidden stuff is kind of like in those garden things in certain buildings. You can hop up on top of them and there's loot on those. So if you're ever struggling on something, just try checking them. You never know what you might find. You may find a gun that you're looking for, or maybe even just some ammo that you're lacking because hey, we all know more bullets equals more fun. But all I'm trying to say in summary is just keep your eyes peeled when you're running around the map. There are some tricky spots where the devs have hidden some loot. But now jumping into tip number 4, this map has an incredible amount of vertical play. Be constantly aware of all of the different angles that you can take in fights. A lot of teams always try to play on even ground when they're taking a fight. People always underestimate how strong high ground can actually be. And when you're in a fight, you need to be abusing high ground as much as you can because high ground allows you to take different angles, maybe have a head glitch, and head glitches can win you fights just on their own. If you guys get into a fight, always be trying to look around next to you if there's a rock or a building or just something that you can play that'll give you a little bit of cover and maybe even some high ground. This will definitely start to help you out, and Broken Moon has a ton of these little hidden areas all around the map. I've been playing a lot this season and I've absolutely loved the amount of spots that I've been finding. I might get a little bit of hate on this, but Stormpoint is my favorite map. Though with all of the spots that Broken Moon has to offer and the flow of it, I'm starting to like it a lot more and it may be creeping its way into my favorite. But okay, tip number 5 has to do with the power rails again. Now on Broken Moon, there are no tridents and there's only one jump tower. So there's not as many ways to get around the map and some people might be a little bit scared to take the power rails. But don't be, because the power rails are super quiet. These can easily be used to roll up on teams and third party them, especially if they have a lot of shots popping off. Because the power rails only emit a tiny bit of noise, and if there's a bunch of bullets flying around, that's masking that little itty bitty amount of noise and you are going to be rolling up on a team completely in the dark. This will allow you to snag a bunch of easy kills, and if you're in ranked, this means a lot more RP that you're going to be getting. And it's essentially for free because they have no idea that you're there. You just are on top of somebody automatically and it's just free pickings. I definitely like the power rails a lot more than tridents because tridents are a little bit iffy from time to time, and if you don't have a good driver, you're kinda screwed. I definitely cannot wait to abuse these for the rest of the season and just roll up on people in pubs and just get some free kills. But now I want to hear from you guys. What thing are you using on Broken Moon to absolutely dominate the competition? Let me know in the comments down below, and hey, you might help somebody else out. And with all this being said, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did and you want to stay up to date with the latest and greatest Apex Legends tips, tricks, and news, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. We have some absolute bangers coming up for Season 15, and you do not want to miss them. But thank you guys all for watching. Once again, I'm 8 Second Gaming, and I will see you in the next one.